Ball Facts coming back at you again, and we gonna give you the facts. Today we're gonna talk about my list for the top 5 point guards in the NBA. Okay, let's go. At number 5, Russell Westbrook. This guy is a pit bull. I tried to keep him out of my list, and I almost did for Trae Young. But then I asked myself, what would Russell Westbrook's stats look like if he was on the Hawks instead of Trae Young? Then I couldn't keep him off. When he isn't on a team with another superstar, he can get a triple-double every night. Now, I know his shot is sometimes fluky and he couldn't win with Kevin Durant or Paul George, but the man is still a beast. When running downhill, he becomes as dangerous as LeBron James. He became a number 2 option in his prime, which could drop him on the all-time list. But hey, Scottie Pippen did the same thing in his prime and he got 6 rings. So let's see if they can win a chip over there. Moving on. At number 4, Damian Lillard. At some point, we have to put some respect on his name. What he lacks in defense, he makes up for in points. He can score at will. I never liked this dude because he used to tear my teams up. But I gotta give respect where respect is due. This guy is fearless, and he plays with an attitude. If you took away Russell Westbrook's height and his fast break speed, and you took those positives and put it into his shot, you would have Damian Lillard. He's like a miniature Westbrook with a better shot. And at number 3, Steph Curry. Yes, people, Steph Curry. This used to be my favorite player, and I still root for him because I like him. But he's taken a few steps back since the first MVP. You know, he's the best shooter we've ever seen, and his mere presence on a court changes defensive strategies. Well, actually changed the whole league strategy. But somewhere along the way, the handles and the impossible shots that he would make just weren't consistent enough to beat a team down alone. So that's why I removed him from my number 1 spot. You know, but the guy's still amazing on the basketball court. He can finish around the rim and almost finish better from 3-point some nights. He always leads the league in 3-point percentage and free throw percentage, which is key in close games. Let's hope his hand heals up while he's sitting at home watching these games. He gets a new perspective and comes back and takes a step forward and step up on everyone's list. Okay. Numero 2 is Kyrie Irving. I don't know who you would rather guard, LeBron or this guy. With him standing in front of you is like, uh-oh. I mean, if Allen Iverson and Hot Sauce from And1 had a baby, that would be this guy. His handles are second to none. Even when you see people like the Harlem Globetrotters and other people that just do crazy dribbling drills and use their skills that you might see, it really doesn't matter if your instincts don't bring those skills out when it's time to hoop. See, Kyrie Irving, he doesn't even have to think about a move. They just happen instinctively. He has an arsenal of different moves to tear you down and break you down, no matter who you are or what kind of defense you put up. When he comes at you, all of a sudden his arms and legs get to moving, his hands move, and now he's past you. And then he gets to the rim. And man, this guy at the rim, he can finish. He has to be the top 3 finishers in the league around the rim. I mean, it's crazy. Also, he can go and get you 50 points in a night if he really wanted to every night. That might not win him the game, so he doesn't. And don't let his handles distract you from the fact that the man can shoot. He can shoot in clutch situations at that. He's just skilled. Now, defensively, he's not the best, but his offense makes up for it. And are you guys ready for the number 1? Some people are like, I probably already know what you're going to say. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. At number 1, are you ready? Are you ready? We got Luka Dončić. I know. I'm supposed to say Lonzo Ball because he's my favorite player. You know, there's nothing like the feeling when you see a Lonzo Ball shot in the air. You're like, yeah. And you're like, oh, no. Dang it, Lonzo. No, but he's my favorite. And when in the right situation, as far as the right coaching and the right players around him, he'll be on this list. But until then, I have to keep it real. As far as producing on the court, Luka Dončić is the real deal. He's playing like a veteran point guard in his second year in the league. He plays with the basketball wisdom and not just like scoring and not just assists. He has an IQ that's like similar to Lonzo's. He just doesn't have the necessities that Lonzo has. Like, I need this, I need that to thrive. This guy's just thriving, and I'm impressed. He's the best player on his team, even while Porzingis is there, and Porzingis is really good. Luka Dončić is fearless. He's not starstruck by the American superstar basketball players he's been growing up watching. He just will go in there and get a bucket when he wants, and he's deceivingly good. If you were at the park picking between the 5 guys on this list without knowing who they were, just from looking at them, Luka Dončić would get picked last. It's like he's just deceivingly good, but his shot is wet. His attitude is great. People would love to play with him. He reminds me of a Steve Nash if Nash was more aggressive with scoring. And yes, I've surprised myself that he's at the top of my list. But from the games I've seen, I just can't deny it. I can't deny it. It is what it is. Let me know your top 5 in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about my top 5 in the comment section. LaMelo, you better be on this list in 3 years. And Lonzo, please get healthy. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Ball facts again. Peace.